I did say I was going to do a little video on my Pokemon cards, so I guess that's today. And I've got a few of them.
Journey's just begun. More the better.
So this is it. My original Pokemon card folder, which I've had for, I'd say, over 20 years now. So it's got a bit of history in here. But I thought today I might flip through, show you guys some of my favourite Pokemon cards from the original sets. I got a whole lot from the modern sets, but the original sets are where it's at. That's right. I got the Charizard, baby. I actually bought this off a kid at my school for $5 a long time ago. He just didn't really care about Pokemon anymore, and just bought off him for $5. So that's a pretty sweet deal for a Charizard, even if it is a PSA minus 10 or something. But I'm very proud to have that. It's gonna be one of my favorite cards, and always will be. It's kind of crazy I've got one of these. I'm pretty stoked on that, even though it's banged up. It's pretty awesome, right? This is a very rare card. This is a Charizard from the first ever set.
Oh well, that sounds important. Very cool.
She really doesn't care. Now this is one of my other favorite cards I've got. A Shadowless Ivysaur, which is kind of cool. It's the only Shadowless card I have. Obviously, Shadowless being that it doesn't have the shadow down on the side of the border there. I don't really know if it's overly rare, but it's kind of cool to have. I know it's rarer than a non-Shadowless, so it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I actually had a Shadowless Bulbasaur as well, but I actually traded it to a kid. I didn't realize Shadowless was a thing when I collected, when I was like 12, and one of my friend's older brothers kind of tricked me into trading my Shadowless Bulbasaur for a goddamn non-holo Electabuzz. So I kind of got swindled, and I still eats me up to this day, I'm not gonna lie. But I wouldn't mind eventually trying to collect all the holographics for the base set. But with the prices that they go for these days, it's almost not worth it. This was my first ever rare card from my first ever Pokemon booster pack that I ever opened as a kid. A little story about this card though. Yeah, there's more to this card. So I went to school the next day after getting my first ever booster pack of cards, and I of course had my Pokemon breeder. Very proud of it because it was my first rare and it's my only rare. And someone wanted to trade. One of the kids in my class wanted to trade me for it, and I can't remember what he wanted me to trade me. It was some pretty shit. But I said no, I don't want to. And the kid grabbed his deck of cards like this, as I was holding my little deck of cards, my one booster pack's worth, and he slapped it on my deck of cards. And all my cards went all over the floor, just everywhere, scattered. And we all we got down the ground. A couple other kids helped to pick them all up, and they grabbed all my cards and they gave them back to me. And the other kid kind of ran off in a bit of a huff. He was upset I didn't trade him my Pokemon breeder. And I flipped through my cards, and sure enough, my Pokemon breeder wasn't there anymore. And of course, straight away, I'm like, well, he took it. But there was a lot of kids scattering around, you know, picking them up for us. And so I went up to him. I was like, well, hey, you know, have you got my Pokemon breeder? And he's like, no, dude, why would I take your Pokemon breeder? Just deny. But I was really upset. I was on the verge of tears all day. Asked around, did a little bit of investigating. Have you seen my Pokemon breeder? Have you seen it? People like, nah, dude, I don't know where it is. And it really sucked. I thought, well, that's it. Never going to get it back. And at the end of the day, I used to catch the bus home from school. And as I was just about to hop on the bus, the friend of the guy who hit my cards out of my hand, he ran up to me and he was holding a card and he's like, Matt, wait up. And he said, hey man, he did actually take it. That kid that whacked it out of your hands, he did actually take it, and I got it back for you. And here you go, man. And I've held on to it tight since that day. But I'm really happy I got it back because because it means something to me, you know? First ever rare Pokemon card. But that's the story of the Pokemon breeders. That takes up a full goddamn video. Jesus, Matt. Now, it wasn't till I opened my first pack of the Jungle set, which was the set that was after the base set. This was the second set of the Pokemon card game to come out. And I finally pulled a holographic card. This was my very first holographic card. And I remember I was so excited. I mean, I went a whole base set, opening booster pack after booster pack, and never opened a shiny card. And this was my very first one. The goddamn Wigglytuff of happiness. But everything changed when the third set came out, the fossil set. I wasn't wasting any time, wasn't pulling any punches, because I pretty much just bought all the holographics off eBay. And I don't remember how much I bought them for, but I don't think it was much, because obviously the cards back then, they were worth something, but they weren't worth what they are now. That is a nice card. So one of my prize cards is this one here. Now this was a special card. I think there was 4 in the set. I only got this one, even though I went and saw the movie like 3 times at the cinema. But this one here is one of the 4 cards. Actually, it's number 4. It's one of the cards you got when you went and saw Pokemon the first movie. And I'm pretty happy I got the Pikachu. I'm guessing there was like a Mew and a Mewtwo. And I'm trying to think of remember what the other one was. Look at the chonky boy. He's so chonky back in the day. But it's got the gold stamp. Kids WB presents Pokemon the first movie, so pretty dope card, one of my favorites. The Game Boy game was really a dope way to learn how to play the game, but it came with this sweet Meowth promo, which I really love, and I've kept it sealed in its plastic that it came in, so double protection. There used to be a family just across the road from one of my friends' houses. We used to go there like after school, and they would have I mean, most people in their pantries just have like food and like necessities. These people just had a pantry full of Pokemon cards, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. But they would get them imported from Japan. I think that's where I got like a lot of these in America. And they'd have all the dope cards. And the internet wasn't a big thing back then. So it wasn't really something that you could just look up and order, you know, whatever Pokemon card you wanted. It was not as easy back then. But they seemed to get all the good stuff in. So I used to go there and get a whole bunch of kind of random cards from them. And I think that's where I got Computer Error. But that was one of those things as a kid, you know, you look back on it, you think that was really dope. This was kind of cool. I think I got this from maybe like a magazine or something. But Pokemon the Trading Card Game, the Game Boy Color. And you can kind of go through and do like a little flippy thing. And it says, learn the game and become a master. Pokemon Trainer, link up and challenge your friends. Never actually did that, but that would have been cool. Didn't actually know anyone else that had this game. Based on the Wizards of the Coast card game. Oh, rip. Not anymore. Of course, because it's now Pokemon... the Pokemon Company, which it's not Wizards anymore. And this came out, I get it on April 10th, 2000. What a throwback. So that's kind of cool. Dude, they loved these like flippy card things back in the day. Gold and silver versions coming soon. Oh man, I was hyped for gold and silver. I was big hype. Still got them. Still got the games, which I'm very happy with. These little pictures there of the Pokemon. Man, this was the time to be alive, man. In stores, 16th of October 2000. Don't miss out. And that's where the journey ends for my original set. Now, you would have seen in the cupboard I have a whole bunch more cards, but these are my original cards. But of course, we've got to throw it back to this one here. But this was a really cool card. I don't know. I think it was to do with the first movie, but it's the Ancient Mew. Super different card. But really cool. I remember when I think I bought this from that family that they had the pantry full of cards, and couldn't go past. I think I bought it for like $5. I think most of their promos were $5. But something about this card, man, it's a special one, that's for sure. Dude, look at the old rule book. Man, I miss the old artwork. Just had such a charm to it, teaching you how to play. This would have been out of one of the oh, here we go. Look at this, flexing in the rule book, first edition, Shadowless base set Charizard. Okay, settle down, rule book. Not all of us have 75,000 US dollars to buy a Charizard. Oh man, you go to your nearest hood and play some Pokemon cards. Dude, the old ass pictures were so cool. I just feel like they've definitely changed the art style quite a bit now. Are you ready to become a Pokemon Master? Oh, been there, done that, baby. So it's pretty dope. It's so funny, man. What do they make this on? Microsoft Paint? +20 years, and I'll have it for 20 more. I'm never getting rid of this folder.
I wanna be the very best.